Let's get it unboxed. Ooh, that's very nice. Ooh, edible, not edible. Your little charging cable, it's always handy, and look at it. There is. Ooh, it's got a nice weight to it. Okay, so in the box had this little charging cable and all of the little guidebooks, support card. No idea. That's not interesting. This, however, this is what we want. So, is it there? Got DJI written on it. It's a nice box. No handle, but that's alright, not all things to all people. So there is the thing itself. Where's the cable? We have a bit more of a closer look at the box while that's charging. So it's just a nice sort of hard EVA foam, not polystyrene, but I think it's an EVA foam case. Nice. I should probably look through these, but yeah, I'll come back to that. I can't remember where I've parked. No, so the plan now, it's 6:15 in the evening. I've got it back in its box. It's charged for about 15 minutes, maybe 10, so I'm not expecting much playtime out of this, but the light's still really nice. It's nice blue skies. If I can find my bloody car, nice over there. That happens more often than I'll care to admit. So yes, going to go to a place called Sandsfoot Castle, which is... yeah, that has happened. Well, that's a nice test for the EVA case at least. That was moronic. Anyway, we're going to go to a place called Sandsfoot Castle, which is an old Henry VIII era fort with some nice views, and in this sunlight it should be beautiful, so we shall see you there. Okay, so we've arrived. Going to set the 6D Mark II on a tripod. I'm going to set up the Osmo probably on the car because I've never done it before, and then we'll head down to the Sandsfoot Castle and you guys can check it out. Okay. Apologies if there's any screaming noises over there. I've checked. No one's being attacked, but it's still an irritating noise. So this is the Osmo 2. It's had literally 10 minutes of charging out the box, so it's probably not ideal. And now I've got to figure out how to actually fit the bloody thing. So, turn it on. Yeah, this will be a good test of how quickly you can set it up without ever having used anything like this before. So, it says it's connecting. You definitely can't see that. Okay, so it says activate the Osmo 2. So I'm going to hit next. Confirm my account. It's connected to the server. Good job I downloaded the app beforehand because the internet around here is rubbish. Oh, it's doing things. Okay, so I'm now gonna put the phone. Oh, that's difficult. Okay, it's just got like a spready clamp arrangement. Not great in this really grippy phone case I've got, but well, I guess we'll now just have to wait for it to do its thing. Successfully activated Osmo Mobile 2. Okay, so clearly I should have read an instruction manual because all it wants to do is point up. No, I'm gonna have to do something about this because this is rubbish. Okay, so it is the next day. It's 5 degrees, not 3 degrees, but I'm still wearing a jacket. I think I got this figured out last night, so take out of the pointless box. The thing that I didn't really think about is the position of this arm. So you can, there's a little toggle in there that you can pull this arm in and out, and then these, the grippers, because they are independent, you can use them to move the phone up and down, and that's what I didn't do. So the phone, I don't think the phone was quite in the centre the right way. I don't think it was charged enough, and I think I had too many apps open on my phone or something, because the whole thing was a bit buggy and weird anyway. So I'm going to get this set up again, and then we're going to go and do the shoot with it, so bear with. So there it is, that is the DJI Osmo 2 mobile gimbal setup thing done. Yeah, this worked pretty well, so I'm going to go and drop this back in the car and go for a walk with this and get some video for you. So. So far I'm really impressed with this. It's I really like the hyperlapse feature, as you can probably tell because I've done about 8 of them so far. And yeah, I ran with it a bit, it's stable good, it all seems to work just fine. And yeah, it's got a really nice weight to it. The balancing's a little bit trickier than I thought it was going to be, but that's just going down to practice. I think second time I've used it, or first time I used it outdoors, and yeah, fine with it. There's a little bit of a horizon issue which I know you can correct, but yeah, so far so good. There is one thing I don't really like. There's the DJI Go app. It's got some good features like the hyperlapse thing and the time lapse thing, and the others, motion capture thing, that's pretty cool, but the buttons are like tiny. It's like trying to click on grains of rice, and in the sun I can't see anything. And like if you set up the motion time lapse and you do the picture here and the picture here, the menu options to hit cancel or go are absolutely tiny, and you end up just messing it up. So yeah, their interface with that isn't brilliant, but I'm sure that'll come along in the development. How's the audio? Well, it's through the phone, so I guess it's not going to be brilliant. It's a little bit windy, but what I could test is me holding it comfortably with a slightly bent arm, talking from behind it, obviously. There we go. So I am back in the studio now just to wrap up this video. Overall, I've really enjoyed using the Osmo 2. Once I got it going, and once I got it set up, once it was balanced, and I turned my phone orientation lock off, the app worked perfectly. The app itself isn't great. It could do with slightly larger icons and a more intuitive layout, but I'm sure this will be improved as time goes on and more people use it and hopefully complain about it. But in terms of the features of it, the hyperlapse, time lapse, motion lapse, all those other lapses are really, really cool to use and really easy to use as well, which I really liked. Overall, would I recommend you buy it? Absolutely. It will help you bring out the best that your phone's cameras have to offer. One thing I would say is that there's no audio input for an external microphone, so you are limited to just what your phone can do, which isn't really ideal. But I know personally I'm going to be using it for more behind the scenes and B-roll type video, and use my main camera with the Rode mic on top for all my pieces, 2 cameras. So apart from now, which I am using the Osmo and my phone, it won't really be used for this, I don't think, in the future. So that's all from me. I'm going to finish it there. If you've liked this video, if it's helped you make your decision, please let me know. Comments below. If you haven't liked it, also comment below and tell me how I can improve it. And I'd really appreciate any thumbs up or subscriptions too. My name is Josh and I make my living through crowdfunding. So the focus of my channel is going to be sharing that knowledge and experience, talking you through how to go from coming up with an idea to prototyping it, sourcing its manufacturers, building that campaign page, your marketing strategy, running the campaign itself, fulfillment, postage, and care and support afterwards. So if you have any interest in crowdfunding or know anybody that does, I'd really appreciate a subscription. And yeah, any questions about crowdfunding, also comment below, so help me sort of steer the videos in the direction that you'd like to see. Okay, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.